made. I wouldn't have had a problem with it. Beware, future people who rent to this lady. Your house is going to be left in a biohazard state.
That she posted in the thing and was like asking people to come take photos of my house because she thought I was going to destroy it. Like, only some.
KK, can you read your messages, your DMs ASAP? Comments aren't going through, Dog Mom says.
Somebody in a mind who does those things would think that someone was going to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do that. In my mind, she posted
and I have the screenshots because I screenshot everything. I posted in the community chat of the neighbors that already knew me. And I asked if someone would go take a photo of the front of the house from the road. Nothing illegal, nothing out of the way. People who already knew me and already knew where I lived didn't even know my address, just to clarify.
Said any kind of things like I was going to do that, you know, I never said any of those things.
Basically, you were renting this property, you were living in this property, and you had strangers coming to your home taking photos of where you were.
My daughter came in and said, "Mom, there's somebody at the road taking a picture of us." And I flipped. Like, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And this was because my kids were playing outside because we didn't have internet or phone service. This is before I knew any of this was happening. Like, I didn't know any of this was happening. My sister had to drive.
And I'm going to say I'll buy shit that didn't happen for $500, Alex. Come on now. Oh, that was the county assessor. Look at this. Do y'all see this?
House to come and say, "Hey, Lorena, this lady is blasting you on social media." Giving you post that everyone had me finally from when I used her, but like it was crazy. I can't believe that somebody would stoop to. And I told her what was going on. I communicated. The only time I didn't is whenever I found out, because when I got in the car wreck, I found out by an X-ray of my shoulder because I tore my rotator cuff as well, that I had a cancerous tumor, and then I got to see an oncologist. I had a cancerous bone tumor on my arm. So all of this hit me at once. My brand new car wrecked in the shop, found out the thing on my arm, I'm off work, I'm getting evicted. Like, I just had a temporary setback in my life.
No, what it sounds like is you was putting money places it didn't need to go. She got a brand new car, knowing she couldn't even pay her fucking rent. But let's just talk about this a minute. You don't go to a car lot and purchase a car and you not have enough money coming in to pay for that vehicle and your living expenses. If you only have $1,000 coming in, they're not going to sell you a fucking car where your payments are $800, because you got to put your money elsewhere too. Like this.
This happened after, you know what I mean? It just, yeah, so.
Well, and mind you, during this, she has disabled children, so there's checks coming in there. Her dad, who she said was sick and she was taken care of, there's a check coming in there. So why couldn't she pay the bills? She is in recovery. I'm not speaking on her recovery, but I am saying that she is in recovery. So, you know, they like to throw fucking shit out there about us, but I won't do her that away. But I'm saying, where was all this money going?
Did this affect you with searching for a new rental?
It affected me tremendously because I was using Marketplace to look for everything, and the person that, like I said, the person that I rent from now, they were in the group that was that she posted. One of the groups that she posted on, saying, you know, that I owed her money and blah 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 and all these things about me. And so whenever I reached out to them, they told me that they would rent to me, but I was a liability, so my rent is. Basically, I have to pay a bigger deposit and my rent has to be more, which I think is BS, honestly. I don't know if that was just like them like saying, hey, like, you know, like, ooh, let's get, you know, whatever.
Once again, did it happen? Did it happen? So I think she said she's going to have to start paying $1,500 in rent. Well, let me tell you something. She was renting a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house and only paying $700. Sounds to me like the real rent, what rent goes for in that area, is what she's paying. Okay, she's paying what a normal 4-bedroom, 2-bath would go for.
It's slumlord stuff because I don't have the option right now. I have a fresh eviction on my record. I didn't have the option or the time to find another place, so I had to take what I had.
Okay, so she didn't have the option or the time. You literally said you didn't have a job. You've been out of work. And listen, all of this happened within a span of like 3 weeks. Like being served the eviction, going to court, all in the span of 3 weeks. She didn't have a job. So how does she now have 3? I'm going to need her to stop lying. But she's on the perfect panel to be lying.
And so that's what I had to do. I had to beg and borrow and use every bit of money that I had, what little bit it was coming in, because my job, I work a decent job when I'm working, and I got everything. I had back to work, I had like 10 days worth of work, and I used every single penny to put down on deposit. I begged all my friends and family, which, I'm not a person to do that, but I had to get a deposit to go in this house. I still owe a deposit. They were nice enough to let me pay it out. So, that's where that went. And I'm also in a city.
Well, really? Then they couldn't have seen you as too much of a liability then, They couldn't have seen you as too much of a liability if you still haven't paid your deposit and they're working with you on it.
And I don't even know. I had to move. Where my children go to school at, and my community where I grew up at, where I wanted my children to stay. And I had to move out.
Imagine if you had paid your rent. You wouldn't have had to go nowhere. Because Kate, oh my Jesus, I'm about to go get those. I'm about to go get them. I'm going to go get the conversations.
Your children, they want to attend the school that they normally would attend?
Not yet, because I haven't told anybody that we moved, because my son's autistic. I'm not trying to bring kids into this because I know that's not right, but he is, and he's on an IEP. Yeah.
What the fuck does she mean? She hasn't even told her kids they've moved? What is she saying?
My child is autistic, and he has friends, and my daughter, she's about to be 12 next week, or this Thursday, actually. Oops, I should have said that. But anyways, she's about to be 12, and I'm horrified to move them from their friends. She cried to me. I was like, Mom, why did you do this to us? Like, I'm getting, she's like, you should have paid the rent over the car payment, and like, my own child telling me that made me feel awful, but, I made a choice, and I made it probably not the rest. Maybe I could have paid her. Maybe she would have let me stay that month. I don't know. But she was at the courts trying to evict me before August was even up. And I only owed her $300 from July and then August. That was it. And, she's sitting there saying all these things about how she's money, and she never, I have messages saying, oh, don't worry about it. Like, I just pay it out of my pocket until you give it to me. And she's making it say it's not a big deal. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm right. Yeah, I have receipts. I have receipts. I have messages. I have everything.
And she does. I've seen what she has. She sent me a lot of screenshots. And even a copy of the lease agreement that was simply just a self-typed up agreement done through Facebook. So basically,
she just emailed me something.
Well, I mean, she's the one who brought attention to this first. So, because as I said, I'm just very inquisitive. I know how that side over there operates, and know that there's always two sides to every story. So I wanted to get to the bottom of it, and so that's why we're here.
Like I said, I've never once denied that I owe her money, and I've never once denied that what I've done was wrong on my part as a tenant. Never once. I've never been disrespectful. I've never been rude to her. I've been honest. I've been upfront, and I've tried to do.
So I was saying I paid. So whenever she'd be late on rent, so I didn't get my credit messed with, I would just pay it out of my pocket and hope that she would pay me back.
Hurry to get out. I had 48-hour notice on my door.
Well, pay her rent basically, and I would put myself behind, and I would do without so I could make sure the house got paid, because it's very important. I don't want my home to go into a foreclosure just in case I need to go back to Oklahoma. So that's what she was saying. I just paid it out of my pocket and waited for her to pay the mortgage. And school had just started. I'm still trying to get my vehicle fixed. I'm trying to save money to get my mom down here because I haven't seen her in over a year. So I took a hit. I took a hit.
Victim. But I was in a temporary setback, and I was a victim for a little while. I'm back on my feet, and I'm trying to make that right. But what she did was wrong, and that's why I'm here, is to say what she did was wrong. She did not have to do it that way. And that's where, I
So August the 19th, is when, so August the 12th, KK started talking in the mod chat about feeling awful about having to do this, but her credit score's being ruined. And do you know that KK still, then on the 19th, August the 19th, KK came into the mod chat and said, I'm going to have to go do the eviction today. That was a whole week later, 9 days later. KK did not want to evict this woman. She did not. But for this PI to do this to KK, nope.
The awareness spread and the truth spread, for someone to do that to somebody, that is just wrong.
Well, I look at it like this. She once needed help. She reached out to strangers on the internet for help. Did you reach out to anyone on the internet for help other than friends or family? No.
Number one, let's go. That's two parts. First part, KK made a post back in 2021, and KK's community, not even her community, one of her own friends, one of KK's own friends helped her out. That's it. Now the second part.
Did you make it?
No.
So, Lulu, you're going to have to calm down. I know you're excited. Let's listen to this again.
Help. She reached out to strangers on the internet for help. Did you reach out to anyone on the internet for help?
Okay, so this woman says, no, I didn't reach out to when she actually did. She made a Facebook post. Oh, look, my dogs are raising hell. I bet you $100 to a donut they found a reason to call the sheriff's department out here. Dogs are just going to have to bark because I'm not going to go greet them this time.
Any friends or family? No. Did you make it?
No.
Help. I'm getting home. You didn't reach out to strangers on the internet. Okay.
No, I didn't make any Facebook posts, and after
Yes, you did make a Facebook post, and you just said you had to borrow from all your friends and family.
After it was already publicly outed by her on my book, then I made a post, and it was very nice. I actually sent it to you, Chris. If you you can put anything of the stuff that I sent you out there. So no, I didn't. I dealt with it like I was supposed to.
I think that, anyone.
Kim, you've got that exactly right. If KK was not my friend, if KK was not my top mod, what the fuck? Then of course this wouldn't be happening. Of course it would be happening.
Was reasonable. Would have understood.
She's probably going to bring awareness to 954 next about 954 giving her cats too many treats.
It was a temporary setback for you due to an auto accident. You work, you have 2 children. One of your children is disabled. And here you are terrified because you're fixing to be homeless on the street with your kids.
And KK's terrified that her credit score that she's worked so hard for is gonna fucking tank and she won't be able to further her better life, bitch. Sorry about that. Not sorry about that.
On the street because my mom does not live here. My dad, and my dad lives with me as well. Just not to add to the sappy sad factor. My dad's dying. I take care of my dying father. He has COPD.
And KK's mother's credit score. Listen, it wasn't only KK involved in this. Her mother was a co-signer or something involved in that property also. It just wasn't KK.
Emphysema as well as Parkinson's disease. So, there's that in the mix of it all.
And I think it's only fair that you can tell this side of the story.
What?
That's
He has COPD, emphysema as well as Parkinson's disease. So, there's that in the mix of it all.
And I think it's only fair that you can tell this side of the story. That's why you're here, to tell your side of the story. Because there's...
To tell her side of the story. The PI dug this woman up to come on here, and then she led her in what to fucking say.
The followers don't know how to do all those things, and I'm glad that I'm able to do that, so thank you.
Yes.
And how did she get to 1,000 to get in a box?
Very, very welcome. Now, KK's awfully busy on the internet all the time. She works hard for SP, doing all the digging. It will dig things up from somebody from 30 years ago. It doesn't even apply.
So when she refers to somebody from 30 years ago, she's talking about the pedophile who at 17 years old impregnated an 11-year-old and married her at 12. Jimbo Collins that she had on her live stream. And KK didn't drag that up for me. I know Jimbo Collins. I know Jimbo Collins from fucking YouTube years ago. Okay? KK didn't bring me that information. I can show you live streams from motherfucking... You know what? Y'all know me, motherfuckers. I'll show you better than I can tell you anything. I call him Geppetto, okay? That's what I call him. So let me go right here and switch accounts. Let me go to this account right here. Let me go right here. Now let's go to a live stream and let's go to way back. Way back. Let's see here. Let me just type in Geppetto. Oh, let's see how long ago this was. Let's see how long ago this was. What's that say? 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 years ago. Once again, her out here spreading that misinformation.
Today, but it's content, you know what I mean? Because drama.
Yeah, it's content for you. It's content for you. But you like covering up for pedophiles, huh? You like covering up for men who abuse children. Maybe that's why you went on to KK's account. What are you trying to do? Find them more victims? Because you sure screenshotted pictures of her beautiful underage daughter. Maybe that's the only reason you knew that you could get people into your live streams was these fucking pedos if you put a child's picture up. Right, bitch? Call the law out here, bitch. I dare you. Try me today, bitch. I'm the one. You would have rather have, you should have shit in your grandma's best fucking frying pan than fucking go after KK. KK ain't done a fucking thing to nobody on this fucking app.
Well, I'm telling y'all, KK needs to pay more attention to her children. She has a daughter who is crying for help. I'm going to read something. This is something her daughter posted on TikTok. When a girl...
Y'all, I really don't want to play this. So this young lady that is writing this is KK's daughter, okay? I'm gonna play it. I don't want to because it hurts my soul.
She has mommy issues because her mom didn't pack her favorite energy drink. She's never been through her mom being that many guys to just leave her with a child. She also doesn't go through being ignored almost all day, every day, because her mom is always on her phone. I saw that TikTok, KK. You need to be mindful of what your daughter is posting. If I have...
Now, mind you, while she's saying that, she's over here giving up children. No wonder she won't show her face. No wonder she won't show her face. While she's doing that, she's over here giving up children, right? She's over here giving up kids. Right? Right? Jessica Norwood? Right? And then that's not all. You've been charged with other things too. Right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. No wonder you hate KK so much. Because you won't never be a tenth of the person she is.
If I had a daughter that age, she would not be posting that. She would not be wearing what she's wearing.
No second mortgage on there? Listen, the PI said it was on there, so it's got to be on there. Look again, KK.
She's posting. Do you have any idea what your daughter's doing? You all want to save all the children of the world, but you have no idea what...
Okay, I'm going to shut the fuck up and rewind just a minute.
She's wearing while she's posting my phone.
Okay, because I want y'all to listen to what this woman says about KK's daughter. Oh, wait, look. Hi, beauty. Oh, good. Stay up here.
Hi, give me 1 second. I'm pulling this up because I literally just asked him about the second mortgage, and he emailed me back. And this might show a little bit too much information. That's fine. I don't care.
So
I asked him.
that says you don't have a second mortgage.
Yeah, it's plain clear as day. I mean, there's literally everything. Like, it's my loan officer. And then he's like, no second mortgage with First National Bank. Well, that's the only bank that I bank with back in Oklahoma. I can't take a second mortgage out over here because I have to have my mom's signature and my mom's permission because she's on the deed and she's a co-signer of the house. So I have to have her. I have to have her on it. So there's no second mortgage. I've never taken out a second mortgage. So So maybe she was looking at the people before that. I don't know. Because the people before me definitely did take out probably 2 or 3 mortgages, and they also got foreclosed on. So I just want to show. I come with receipts, and
Yes, you
she's
do.
dumb.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah, right. Oh, while I'm up here, let me. So this is where I asked for help in 2021, I think 2 years before I was a part of the awareness community. I just want to make sure everybody sees it. I'm bringing awareness on myself. I pinned it to my profile. So I just wanted to show everyone that. And then also, here is the $400 that I got on December 11th, that same day, not 10 minutes before after I post that from my friend Tara, like I said this whole time. So, and I didn't post again, didn't ask again, that's all I needed. I needed a little bit of help. So, yeah, 2 years before I got into awareness. 2 years, I believe. Give or take a few months. I don't really know the exact day. Couldn't tell you, but yeah.
Oh,
Just wanted to.
and also, I've done it, said it. So do you remember the last time you sent any subs out to me or anybody else?
I don't know. I could look, I could check, because I could check every single one of those, but I know it's been a while because school started, trying to get my car fixed. It's been kind of hectic and kind of crazy, so I haven't for a while.
Absolutely. And I thought I was screaming last night, I'm gonna go fucking screenshot when the last time is, because I could pull that up too, but I forgot to do that this morning. But I can assure y'all that and number one, even if she was, it's not KK's place to pay that woman's rent for her. And that's what the PI was steady implying last night, that KK couldn't pay this woman's rent, but KK could send me gifts and buy subscriptions.
Right? And that just baffled me. What do you mean? You're mad that I can't pay the rent she owes? What? That's $500, it's almost $600 a month. And like I said, with school starting, with everything due, and trying to get my car fixed, I've been getting work on my mouth, which is not cheap. There's things and medical things that I've been going through that I've been paying for out of pocket. So it's wild to me.
And KK, when you get gifts, what do you do with your gifts?
I recycle everything. I think I've only cashed out one time, and that was recently, but it wasn't a whole lot. I recycle everything. I give more than I get, and that's fine with me because that's how I am. I'm not on here to rake in the dough like some people, and I'm not in boxes all the time. I don't go live all the time. Coco, if I was loaded, I would have literally, she tried to bring up that whole fundraiser thing for my daughter, but none of the money went through my hands. I never touched it, so she couldn't say crap about it. But I don't come on here for money, and I don't go live all the time and talk about the same person just to get gifts. I don't do that. Unlike her.
That's because you're a good person.
Yeah. And I was super kind the whole time. Every single month. She was there for 11 months. She was late 9 out of 11. I think the first 2 months she was on time. And then after that, it was just pulling teeth.
That's because she found out you was a really nice person. So, KK, do you know what happened to your deep freeze?
Allegedly, I'm pretty sure she took it. I'm almost positive she took it. because it was there when I left, and it was included in the lease to stay there. And then when my mom went to go do the walkthrough, it was magically gone. So
And during this walkthrough, KK, you showed a mattress. How old was the child that slept on that mattress? Do you know?
he was young. He was very young. I don't know the exact age.
And what did that mattress have on it?
Black mold. Give me a
Looked like
second.
black mold to me. Right here's the mattress. This looks almost as bad as the one that Mufasa had. Look at this. This is what her child slept on. And she had enough gall to come on here and say one damn thing about KK, and to think that KK was just going to sit idly by and not show exactly the condition this woman left her home in. KK rented this woman a 4-bedroom, 2-bath on 1 acre of land for $700 a month. There's a hole in the wall, $700 a month.
There's the big hole, and then there's two, actually 1, 2, 3, there's like 4 or 5 smaller holes surrounding that. I'm going to have to get that whole entire panel replaced. But that is 100% black mold. But yeah, $700 a month in exchange for doing work, and specific work listed. It wasn't done. It was never done.
KK just wanted somebody really to be in there to where the mortgage was being paid and to take care of her home. This is her home. This is her home.
And this is one of the pictures that I received that somebody took from inside their house. It was from inside their house. Let me find the other one.
And that was one of the neighbors. It wasn't like KK was sending strangers.
Nope, another one from the house. Never. Somebody went up to the house and took. No, I'm pretty sure that was the county assessor, because I got a letter in the mail.
Because the grass was not mowed either, right?
No, it was so high in the back. Like, I'm gonna consult with the lawyer today after I take my kids to school. Grab me some coffee, and I'm just gonna start calling people, consulting with lawyers. Because the way she left my home, it made me sick. It made me cry. I've already been awarded, like the court's already awarded me it was like $1,200 and a little bit over from the back rent and stuff like that. But now I'm going to be losing out on the rent in September, and there's going to be well over, probably close to $2,000 worth of repairs that have to be done before it's even livable.
And you asked her to get renter's insurance, right?
I sure did, because I have homeowner's insurance, because my mortgage requires me to have homeowner's insurance, but I recommended to her to go ahead and get renter's insurance, just in case anything were to happen to her items that my insurance didn't cover. And I have all that proof.
And for the ones who don't know, it is KK is 3 hours behind us, so it's only 7. It's not even 7:30 where she's at right now. So that's why she said she's got to get her kids and take them to school, get them ready to take them to school.
Yeah, 7:23. I woke up and I came opened up my eyeballs and came in here.
And I
was like, oh hell, she's on early. I know I try to catch y'all early morning, but during the weekends, nope, I sleep in.
I know. And they act like that. I guess they act like that we have a meeting before I go live, and everybody knows I'm going live. Listen, nobody knows when I go live. Not my mods, not nobody. I just go live. I don't consult with them. I don't tell them, okay, here's the game plan, and listen, sometimes I'm sure that they could beat me up afterwards when I'm asking for this and that. When they, God, to get it for you. I could have got it. And she's not my top mod. For her to, and that's what pisses her off. That's
The
what
only
pisses
thing
her
I'm on
off.
top of is my husband. They need to calm the hell down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, we are a team. We work together. Nobody is better than the other. We all have our own separate things that we bring to the table. No one is better.
Oh,
You like that,
thank you.
Lana? Yeah.
Did you go digging back 30 years to bring me somebody's information?
No, Jimbo and everybody, that was before me.
Thank you.
That was stuff that I didn't know.
Okay, now let's talk about Chris's moderator who was sentenced to 31 years in prison. Who gave us that information, KK? Did we go digging back 30 years?
No, from what I recall, I think the mole gave us that info. I don't.
Absolutely.
That was a long time ago.
Absolutely. Their side gave us that information. Listen, I know people change over the years. Unless you're a pedophile, I don't care what you done yesterday. Or unless you're a fucking chronic abuser of women and children. But to go back that far, come on now. That information they gave me. A lot of the information I put out, they handed it to me and then put a gag order on me because I got a little too close to it.
We would have never known had they not said anything, because we weren't really looking at the other people involved. We were just looking at who we were covering. So we probably wouldn't have even known had they not said anything.
Absolutely.
Which, I'm glad that they did, just, because of the severity of what happened, but we would have never known.
Exactly. We don't go digging into people like that. And like she said, I knew Geppetto before KK, before any of them besides Sarah and Trisha. But these motherfuckers, this is what I'm talking about right here, y'all. Be very careful who you listen to. Be very careful who you let lead you. Because listen,
Absolutely.
she's been able to say a lot of shit. But has she ever been able to show one fucking thing?
Yeah, she showed that I asked for help in 2021. Then that's only because those videos are still up and they will remain up because I don't hide anything. It's there. Go look. I pinned it for you guys. Go look. I pinned it.
Okay,
I even stitched the other one and added it to a playlist.
So out of 6 months, 5 months of her dragging me, the only proof that she has showed is what KK has already admitted to. Okay.
Yeah, and it's on there. And like if I do something, I'll admit to it. Like,
But you did nothing. You did
I asked
nothing.
for help once. I'm sorry, twice. There's two videos. My bad. 2 videos. And they're there for you
Now
guys
she's
to
gonna have
see.
another awareness live because you lied. There's 2.
Yeah, my bad. There's 2 of them. And I even posted my receipt, that Cash App receipt from my friend.
They hate
little
us over
friend.
here. They over there playing football. We playing soccer and kicking the shit out of them.
Yeah, because what they did was she made herself look worse because there was people over there that are usually like 100% behind her, and several of them messaged me last night, and several of them got blocked last night because they were saying things in the comments because they were just baffled at what they were saying. So she's canceling herself. I don't really have to do much. I literally just
Absolutely.
went live and showed everything.
Absolutely. Listen, there's a lot of people who hate me. There's a lot of people who hate me on this app. And when she holds her live streams and drags me, people are in there. But what she wasn't expecting was The opposite side of that is when she came for KK, she canceled herself because there's people that don't want to like KK that loves KK. Okay, she canceled herself last night. She would have been better going after Scotty or anybody else except KK. Because, oh my Jesus, let me tell you something. If you reach out to KK and need any kind of help, she's going to do her best for you. She's going, and no matter what, no matter if you just sit and drug us the day before, no matter what, because KK's got a big fucking heart. And for this woman to bring awareness to KK because KK would not let her tenant stay in the house and KK pay her rent. That's the reason she brought awareness. But stay right there. I want to play this part right here. But I want you to be right there when I play this. So,
and then I just want to clarify, had my tenant reached out to me and communicated that she was having a hard time, I would have given her resources, but I did not know. It was trying to talk to her, was like pulling nails, pulling teeth. I couldn't do it. She refused to talk to me, and I would have helped her with resources, but I didn't know, so I couldn't help. But I just want to say that real quick because I'm about to drop because I'm about to take my kids to school because I'm a bad mom.
I know, you're an awful mom.
Thank you for letting me in a box.
Yes, get out. Side block the top, Mod.
To be mindful of what your daughter is posting. If I had a daughter that age, she would not be posting that. She would not be wearing what she's wearing while she's posting. Do you have any idea?
So did y'all hear that? She said she would not be wearing what she's wearing while posting that. Let's listen again.
Be mindful of what your daughter is posting. If I had a daughter that age, she would not be posting that. She would not be wearing what she's wearing while she's posting. Do you have any idea what your daughter's doing? You all want to save all the children of the world? You have no idea what your kids do on social media?
Can somebody please tell me why she sounded like she had such hate in her voice when she said, y'all want to save all the children in the world? Did y'all hear that? Listen to her again. Listen at how much hate she has at the thought of somebody saving a child. Listen to this.
She's wearing while she's posting. Do you have any idea what your daughter's doing? You all want to save all the children of the world? You have no idea what your kids do on social media? Do you know that she has men messaging her? No.
Now answer me this. How does the PI know that KK's underage daughter has grown men messaging her? How does she know that? Is she one of the fake accounts of one of these grown men that is messaging KK's daughter? And I'm sure she's probably got those cut off, but if she don't, how would she know? How would she know? Let's listen again for the ones in the back.
Media? Do you know that she has men messaging her? You all want to save all the children of the world? You have no idea what your kids do on social media? Do you know that she has men messaging her? You know? I've heard that as well. You know who her friends are? Oh, it's all there. It's all there. Go find it. I'm not going to tell you what her daughter's page is, but what I do hope is that she begins to pay more attention and be mindful to her children.
Now, mind you, this is the same woman. This is the same woman, right? That lost her children, right? This is the same woman, right? You should have never went after another private investigator because he has got your shit. He has got, I don't know what I just did. It gave me a damn timer. But, right, Jessica? That's why she hides like she does. That's why she hides like she does. Right, Jessica? But let's continue.
Spending this time worried about what strangers are doing on the internet and look in her own backyard. Calling people out like this lady right here, which was completely unnecessary to post all of that on the social media just to humiliate you. You know, according to my calculations, that mortgage shouldn't be very much. A couple $100 a month. Yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry. If you want to watch it, get on over to KK's. I can't stand to stomach one more fucking minute of this woman's fucking voice, okay? I'm sorry. I cannot. This woman disgusts every fucking fiber in my fucking body. And it's uploaded on
Power off.
KK's YouTube. Y'all can go watch it yourselves. I can't no more. I cannot no more. Tell me how the numbers jumped from 200 to 49. What just happened? Did y'all see that? The numbers went from 200 to 49. Now it's 205. What's going on? Even Lulu's pissed off. She's probably done and called the SWAT out here a fucking again. There's something in the yard. I'm not even going out there. I don't give a fuck. And her YouTube channel is spelled just like her name here is. Yes, it is. Kumasta. How is everybody doing this morning? How is everybody doing this morning? Do y'all know that there's been 2 school shootings and we've only heard about one? Why is that? Why is that? Why is Maryland not getting any? Thank you, Beagle Mama. Oh, yes, it feels nice here. It feels nice here. It was chilly this morning. It was chilly this morning. Let me check and see if we got any updates on the manhunt. So last night, for some reason, Broadcastify kept kicking me off and tried to put me on a Missouri. No, not Missouri. I don't remember. That's too much. Okay. Per scanner, they have the drones out too and watching helicopters still circling. Circling the shooting location, just giving updates as I'm watching. Kentucky State Police, okay. Okay, we've had somebody who's been running the scanner. Y'all, my scanner I've got a live stream up for 16 hours of that scanner. And for some reason, it wouldn't let me continue last night. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Living to dream. How's your son doing, sweetheart? Hope he's doing good. But y'all, I do implore y'all, listen to me. Please listen to me, okay? Please go over to KK's and watch that video. If you are able to comment, I don't know if because I know if some things aren't geared towards children, they'll turn the comments off. But if her comments are on, Good, good, good. Living the dream. Let her know that y'all stand with her. That this bitch canceled herself last night. Listen, I don't care what they say about me. All the lies and shit that they've spewed about me, I don't care. KK is a very lovely person. Oh, thank you, KK Special. She's getting her kids ready. I don't know if she's still in here. I screenshotted that and I will share it with her. Absolutely. And listen, she's going after KK. The only reason she's going after KK is because KK is my friend. That's the only reason. Do you know how many people have gotten messages from these people? And they say I'm out here messaging people when I absolutely do not. He was fired up. He was fired up. He wanted her to go after him. And I believe she had planned on going after him and kind of switched gears when she seen that he was ready for her. He's got the money to fight her. Absolutely, Don. Absolutely. But what she don't know is that she's about to be in for a huge fucking surprise. See, there's been people who's been dropping hints, and they've been, well, because she's went after them. So, and one of them put up a video that said, when you drop your VPN to order that pizza, we're going to be there. And then next thing you know, we got all this information. I wonder what kind of pizza she ordered. Jody 3331. I'll tell you as soon as you bring your ass in on your real account. Get the fuck out. Don't come in on no fake account talking shit like, who's this shit? You know. Don't come in here on a fake account. Hi, Sonata. Hi, beauty. A pineapple pizza. Lisa, you better stop. Tony, what is going on? Do it. Oh, don't tell me we have another shooter at a school. What is going on? Okay, I don't see any. It is public, Coco. Yes, it is. My granddaughter's school is on lockdown right now. There was a threat. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on it, too. Oh, she is. She is. I'm sure she's trying to figure out what the next police call she can put out on me is. Overland, thank you, sweetness. Listen, y'all, people are okay that she lies on me and shit like that. But when she went after KK, no sir. No sir. Oh yeah. Y'all, watch and see. Watch and see. KK will probably have Department of Child and Family Services, Animal Control, or the police be in contact with her within the next 3 days. Watch and see. Watch and see. Because that's how they do. Hey, when they know that they can't beat you on here, then they go real life. They go real life. They reach out and get a hold of your family members. They've been sending videos to KK's husband. Like, come on now. Lulu got her big fat butt sitting on me while she's trying to hide her treats, y'all. She is the cutest little thing in the world. Look at that butt sitting on me. Did you hide a treat? What do you got between your eyes? Why does your eye look between her eyes? It looks like right between her eyes. Look at that sweet girl. Are you hiding a treat? Did you hide it or did it fall? Did it fall? I bet you it fell, didn't it? Oh, it's back there, isn't it? Is it? Look, she's not going to let me get it. Is that treat back there? Is that where that treat is? I'm going to get that treat. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. She's like, don't you get my treat. Did you drop it? Is that what it is? Did you drop it? I don't feel it, sweet girl. I don't feel it. It must be in the chair. Because I don't feel it in the... I don't feel it. I don't have it. Oh, here it is. There it is. You were sitting on it. You were sitting on it. She's the best girl. She is the best girl. LaJean, the PI, Chris tell the truth. Chris tell the truth. And Chris Truth Tellers, thank you. As the campfire turns, get in here. I'm gonna look at y'all. Hey, listen. She put a picture. Dawn, thank you. Get in here, beauty. She kept a picture up of KK's minor daughter last night while she talked about KK. And then she talked about how KK's daughter dressed while making those TikToks. And then she said that KK's daughter, minor daughter, has grown men messaging her. How would she know that unless she got these grown men to message her? And we know that pedos are right up her alley. Watch and see. Watch and see. KK is going to have, they're going to waste some sort of resource on KK. I just find it odd how, or listen, you can bet she has already been actively trying to get a hold of KK's exes. I'm telling you, but she wouldn't put that much energy into Chris. I wonder why. They want to be out here saving kids. She'd sound downright mad about that, didn't she? She was upset that we want to try to keep some children safe. I wonder if that's how she knew that she would at least get pedos in her room, is if she put an underage child on her screen. They're going to visit her anyway because they like each other. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder, huh? Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder why she won't put her old mug up there, huh? I wonder why. Oh, we know why. We know why. Never mind, we know why. We know why. Now we know why that she carries such hate around. Like she literally has to hate herself. I couldn't imagine. I love me some me. Woo, I love me some me. I don't want two of me, but I do love me some me. And they don't like that either. They don't like the fact that I love me. They don't like the fact that y'all like me, that y'all love me. They don't like that. I don't know why they don't like that. I find it odd anyway, somebody who stays hidden all the time. Don't want nobody to know who they are so they can continue spreading false narrative and lies and being vile and talking about little kids. Maybe we ought to look a little farther and see why you're so obsessed with other people's kids. Maybe the same reason Chris is obsessed, right? Birds of a feather. Oh, yeah, she thinks anonymity is going to save her. Be Rusty, get in here. I don't know why I love your videos so much. And literally all it is your dog sitting there with its tail wagging. Oh, Tammy. Tammy, can we say that a little louder for the ones in the back? I love your dog. I love your dog. Oh, yes. Yes, that's the campfire turns. She is the best. Let me tell you something. That cute dog, y'all, I showed y'all a video of B. Rusty's. That's his videos. The dog just sits there wagging its tail. And I keep thinking, listen, I watch these videos over and over and over again, and I don't care. Halfway through the video, I'm expecting that dog to jump up and like tree some. Oh, you don't tree geese. What do? You get them to fly out. I know that, but what do they call that? I said tree the geese. Jesus, take the wheel. Puzzle Princess, get in here. You do not talk about kids. Petey's mom, I'm talking about the PI. Chris told the truth. And Chris Truth Tellers. That's who I'm talking about. Retrieve. I said they're going to tree them. I don't think you can tree a duck or a geese. A goose. Is it a geese or a goose? Geese are multiple of gooses, right? There's no such word as gooses. Right, Casey, we're going to calm down. Let me sing you a song. Cardboard sign says yard sale. Real estate